Good morning, everyone. It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in my 1964 Chevrolet El Camino with a 350 and a 700R4 overdrive transmission. Give it a chance here to warm up just a little bit. Alright, so again we have a 1964 Chevrolet El Camino. This is an El Camino that I've actually owned twice. I bought it back in, I believe, 2023 from a gentleman that had it a while. And then I sold it to a customer over in Colorado, and unfortunately he had some health issues pop up where he was unable to drive the vehicle anymore, so he offered it back to me. So that's how I got it for round two. I love getting vehicles back that are good quality vehicles, just like this El Camino. So again, that's why I brought it back. It's a great truck. Had no problem bringing it in for round two. The driveline that's in it is a non-original driveline. Sorry, my window was down there. It is a non-original driveline. It has a kind of a stock style 350, but it does have an Edelbrock intake, Edelbrock carburetor on it. Runs really well. Backed by a 700R4 overdrive transmission, so you can cruise out at 65, 70 miles an hour. It does have a 10-bolt rear end. And then you have your standard power steering, power front disc brakes. And then this is does have factory AC. The AC has been converted to R134A. It's got the fittings for it. I pulled a vacuum on the system, and unfortunately it's not holding a vacuum, so there is a leak somewhere in the system. I did not diagnose it any further than that. So what I would suggest the next owner do, throw some dye in the system, figure out where that leak is, repair the leak, and then you're charging the AC system, and you should be good to go at that point. You might have some other little things to do because the rest of the system is all there, but again, I didn't do anything outside of pulling a vacuum on it. The blower motor as well only works on high, so if you're fixing the AC, you might as well repair the blower motor to work on all three systems. But the heater core is hooked up, and that does work. On your interior, this would have originally been a code 750 medium aqua interior. Now it's a black stock style interior, but it was redone at some point. Unfortunately, I don't know when that was done. It does have the spot for the remote mirror over here. There is no toggle or no little arm that's coming out of the hole there. But the door panels are nice. Headliner and visors all look great. The back corners of the headliner, right where it meets like the back glass, there's a couple little wrinkles on both sides, but the seats are great, the carpet is great, the mats look good, gauges are all easy to read. The lower portion of the dash here on the driver's side, if you can see it through the video there's like some little chipped paint spots on the lower portion of the dash, which could easily be touched up. But again, gauges are all easy to read. Console is an original style console. The top plate on it does have some wear, but overall it is solid and it is nice. It just has some kind of age and pitting to the top of the center console there. Interior turn signals are working. The list of items not working on this, again, we talked about the AC, we talked about the blower motor only working on high. The other items is the fuel gauge is not reading accurately. It's kind of moving back and forth. So the fuel gauge probably needs a sending unit. The factory amp gauge, the voltage gauge is not reading. And then you do have a retro style radio here, but I do not believe there's any speakers in the car or the truck, whatever you want to call it. So this is probably just in the hole. You'd need to wire it up and then put some speakers in here and you'd have a good radio. So to rehash, fuel, voltage gauge, stereo, AC needs some diagnostic work, and then the blower motor. And we're warmed up now, so we'll get on it here. 350 does run well for what it is. You do have full pretty much aftermarket exhaust. Sounds good, and of course we got to shut it down because we got a truck in front of us. But that 700 shifts great. Again, cruising 70 miles an hour. Reading 40,781 miles. I have no idea what the true mileage is. The speedo is working. It says we're doing 70. We're probably doing about 55 or 60, so the speedo's off a little bit. Underside is super clean and solid. As you can see in this video here, we'll put some underneath images, but a really good solid El Camino on the bottom floors, frame rails, all that stuff looks good. Underneath the bed is nice. And then on your cosmetics on the exterior, this was originally a code 918, which is Azul Aqua Poly, which is like a teal color, is what this would have been. So teal with medium blue interior, medium aqua interior. So actually a really cool original color combo, teal over teal or aqua over aqua, whatever you want to call it. But now it's red. Exterior is nice. Older truck done cosmetically, inside and outside, probably both done at the same time. Couple little spots in the paint. Truck has been driven since it was painted. Again, I don't know when that was done, but quality's nice. You do have the polished wheels. Take a look at the additional information tab on my website, pcclassiccars.com. It's going to outline all of the flaws on the truck. Nothing that's egregious, just smaller stuff from being driven. Shows well, no bad body work. There's a little split on the rocker or the door over here. Just a small little spot like the size of a quarter, and then other just little spots. Inside the bed is real nice with no bed liner, which I prefer, but it does look good. There's that interior turn signal flashing again like it should. Those disc brakes stop it really well. No shakes, no shimmies, doesn't pull you left or right. Power steering works really nice. Suspension all checks out great. Steering all checks out great. No weird, again, no pulling left or right. No weird rattles coming from the suspension. Really a comfortable, well-mannered truck out on the open road. Hopefully we didn't get that little bird. We'll have to check the front grille. Oops. I think he got away. Like I was saying, very well sorted truck mechanically. If you watch my virtual description video, you'll see me talk about a couple little seeps and weeps. Like most old cars, you're going to get some little drips here and there. That would be my biggest thing mechanically. Outside of the AC, you're going to get a couple little drips. You have your normal classic car little seeps and weeps, then you have big leaks. When you have a big leak, that's when you're going to want to repair it. But it's all minor little stuff. Glass is all nice, windows roll up and down like they should. Windshield is real clean. Couple little scuffs on the windshield over there. Glass is nice. Windows do have some minor little streaks as well, but it's probably original glass. That window's open and closed nice. Rubber seals around it is nice. The wind noise is to a minimum in here, which is great. Seat feel is very comfortable. The seat's very cushiony. It feels very comfortable going down the road. Driving position is also very nice. Plenty of room for if you're taller than me, bigger than me. Tons of room in here. The seat will go back further. We'll get on here one more time. Nice, easy shifts. I think having a 700 R4 is just one of the best, easy upgrades to do. If you have a 3-speed transmission in your classic car or a GM product, and you want to go to make your car more user-friendly, yes, you can swap to a gear ratio or a different gear ratio in the rear end, but swapping to a 700 R4 or an overdrive transmission is just a great thing. It's a huge selling point, at least for me, or a buying point when I'm out looking for cars to buy cars. Having one that's already got an overdrive, it just makes it so much more fun to drive, easier to hop out on the highway, keep up with regular traffic, and it's a good, if you go to sell your car and you already got an overdrive transmission, it's a huge bonus when you're going to sell them. So this is a great El Camino. Yes, there are a few small things to address, obviously the AC being the biggest one, but I don't see that being terribly difficult to do. Again, this is a truck that I've owned twice now. Usually when I've owned one multiple times, it means it's a good vehicle, and this is definitely falls into that category. Just drives great. Good solid El Camino, has a hell of a look to it. Just a lot of fun. Let's not pull out in front of a garbage truck. And as always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drives. Make sure you check out the virtual description video along with the additional information tab on my website, pcclassiccars.com. We'll catch you guys on the next test drive and hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for watching.